I've never met you, but I know exactly what you're going through. I've never read your story, but I think our characters are more alike than we think. It's funny, we think we're all alone, but if we're all alone, doesn't that mean we're all together too? Thing is, I understand. I know of those nights that seemed never ending, that smile you wore while you were just pretending. Those nights when you'd crash face first on your pillow, soaking it with tears, you were the weeping willow. But at times you would cry without shedding a single tear, when you couldn't move, stuck on first gear. The times you felt alone, losing grip of life's rope, when you felt you were slipping, losing light of all hope. When your heart was like a raisin wrinkled with pain, absorbed and exhausted, hopelessly strained. You were injected with despair, it was running through your every vein. All the perfumes of Arabia could not remove your stain. You were a light that was dimming, and there was no doubt that someone can easily blow you out. You were a butterfly stuck in your cocoon. You were a night abandoned with no moon. All your paths seem to lead to the same destination. You keep missing the last train, you're stuck at the station. When not only your heart but your brain felt broken, thoughts flooding your mind, yet words unable to be spoken. When their expectations were impossible to reach, when life gave you tests before starting to teach. I know when life's puzzle has too many pieces to solve, too much trouble, too many problems to resolve. When you just wanted to give up, the scars were rooted too deep, where the only place to escape was sound in your sleep. But if we spend our whole life sleeping, might as well be dead. 'Cause there's a difference between living and being alive. We're never alone, and even if we are, it's so we can be alone with Him. You need a little rain to appreciate the sun. It takes 9 months to first meet your son. Patience is what makes the end taste sweet. Your problems may be great, but Gotcha is greater. You're not the only one feeling what you feel. We all suffer and the pain is all real. But everything happens for a reason. May not be clear now, but it will be next season. You see, you're like a tree. You need to let go to be reborn again. No joy lasts forever, and neither does pain. And only with pain comes the true gain. Don't get too attached, because either way it'll fade. No good nor bad will forever stay. We face in life struggles of every kind. Little things bring us down in pieces far from our minds. But those who truly believe never grieve. Thankful in times of glee and patient in misery, they see good in everything. They trust whatever He will bring. You may hate something, but for you it's what's best. His love is disguised in test after test. Indeed, with hardship there is ease. Each lock is made with its set of keys. And the strongest knights fight the toughest fights. Your life is your battlefield. Your faith is your strongest shield. Your commander gives the best of command. They're drenched in wisdom you won't always understand. But you listen and obey, 'cause He knows what's best for you. And for sure you'll find the way, 'cause who better knows what you go through? Like the story of Yunus and the whale, and the pearl of wisdom it unveils. In the belly of the whale he raised his hand, asking for forgiveness to be back on land. Even in the darkest, deepest sea, Allah responded to Yunus's plea, 'cause he had no doubt in Allah's mercy. At times there's nothing wrong and it's all in our head. Everything may be fine, but our hearts are just dead. They're empty, so hollow you could hear them echo inside. Like unwatered plants, our hearts are dried, left to die. Show Him your desperation, end your soul's starvation. Feed it with the love of Ar-Rahman. Sprinkle your life with the beauty of Quran. Do your best and leave Him the rest. Look up when you're down, 'cause He's always there, hearing your every single prayer. He asks every night if you need anything. If you have any sin that needs forgiving, you go to him walking, he comes to you running. Is there honestly anything more stunning? Ibn Abbas was once riding behind Muhammad, the mercy to mankind, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, had some advice to unwind. Be mindful of Allah and you'll have His protection. You'll find His light in every direction. Don't hesitate to ask Him when you're in need. His aid is unquestionable, it's decreed. Nothing can happen if it's by His will denied. The pens have been lifted and the pages have dried.